Everyone, I'm gonna jump straight into it. Per usual, it is Saturday, December 14th, and I'm just gonna go straight into my favorite cryptocurrency. If you've been following me long enough, you guys know I'm a huge advocate in Ethereum. If you don't know why, do your own research. I'll jump straight into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly time frame here. We'll zoom in really quickly. All right, we have our highest high Ethereum has ever made in its last cycle, which was November of 2001. Let's go ahead and mark that off. Okay, it's our old cycle top. We had a nice impulse move here on January. Okay, January 2004. Nice impulse move. Pushed us up to the 4100 area. Came down, sweeped out these lows. Okay, people that bought here got taken out. And then we had a nice impulse move again from November 4th to our current area where we are now. Now, what I'd like to pay attention to is that most people think that after this impulse move that we may get a push lower, being that we're at this resistance area, but something tells me that we'll continue higher. Now, why do I say that? We have a clear higher high and higher lows on the daily time frame. We have had this liquidation point that happened on December 9th. If anyone's watching the charts, this was a nasty liquidation that happened on this day, taking out anyone that was buying on the lower time frames. Okay. Now what I want to focus on is the H4 time frame. Is this consolidation area here after the impulse move. Okay. We had a nice impulse move again from December 10th after the liquidation, straight up to 38, let's call it 4,000 area, and we're kind of consolidating in this area. Now, what I'm going to look for here is a break above this on H4, a clear candle close above there. I'm going to enter a long only after the candle closes, and I'm keep my stops just under this low here of this consolidation range right here that happened on the 12th. Okay, now what I'm going to target obviously is our previous high. We don't have to go all the way to the to the tip of the wick. Just zoom out so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm just going to go straight here to the bottom of that range. Okay, obviously the overall projection is here, but I will partial out most of my position around the 4600 area. Okay, one other thing I would like to pay attention to as far as breaking the highs, the reason why I don't think the highs will be broken into what we call price discovery, meaning it breaks this 2021 high, and then price discovery, meaning there's nothing to the left of it you can't see, so is up in the air. Can continue to run. I mean, I do think we're gonna see a $7,000 Ethereum, a $5,000 one first, obviously, and then a $7,000 Ethereum, and then so on in the later cycles. Okay, but the reason why I do not think we're gonna see it play out just yet is because if you look at ETH against Bitcoin, everyone knows Bitcoin is the one that determines the overall cycle for any cryptocurrency. Anyone that tells you otherwise doesn't understand how cryptocurrencies work. The big dog in here is Bitcoin. As much as I personally don't like it, we all know that's the big dog. All right, so this is ETH. All right, this was in 2021. This is our highest point in 2021. And since then, we've been on a downwards trajectory. Okay, now until ETH is able to take these highs out here, which is 0.04 worth of, 0.04 right above here, maybe something like this. If we can get this, I will then hold my position above, expecting it to break its old 2021 high. If it gets to this level here and ETH to BTC has yet to break this resistance area, I will then shave off profits and wait for the market to show its hands. All right, but I wanted to make this short and sweet. Didn't want to make it too long. Again, anyone that's, again, if you decide to take this trade, that is on you, but this is what I'm personally doing. Okay. I'm going to wait. Okay, why does it not keep writing? I'm going to go ahead and wait. Got to get my mouse back. Go ahead and wait for a close, a clear close, H4 closure above, preferably the 4,000 area. This is psychological level for most people. If it can clear that level, I think it'll entice more people to buy. I'm going to see if this consolidation holds. If it can, I'm going to move this stop just a little further. It's in like 3,800 area. Right, just around there. And then I'm going to wait for a clear break. Put this at 4,000. All right, just around there. Wait for a clear H4 candle closure. And then we should see a nice wave up into the 4,300 area first. The reason why I say that, if you look left, okay, can't ignore that. If you look left here, right, was that 43.69? It's the high, very high, and then we have 41.80 basically. Okay, so I will pay attention to that as well. Overall trajectory again is this resistance area, which is the previous 2021 high. And then I'm also paying attention to these areas here. Okay, but that's on the H4 time frame. Overall, I do think we will see ETH break above 4,000. It may not be now, but we will see new highs on Ethereum. But that is my setup on ETH. You guys have a great weekend. God bless.